Hey everyone, Jenna here with you today, and I just wanted to take a minute to chat with you a little bit about baby proofing your home. I have two kids, 4 and 5 years old, and they're wonderful. Most things don't really need to be baby proofed anymore, but believe it when I say I probably should have done it sooner and wish someone would have told me. So a couple things that you can really do just to make sure that your kids are safe, you're safe, your dogs are safe, your other kids are safe from the other kids, everything. Here's a few things. Number one, put up the baby gates. You don't want your kid to fall down the stairs. It's not even worth it. It also will keep your dogs out of where you don't want them to be if you have pets that you need to keep out. Next is furniture. Make sure that if you have sharp corners on your furniture, you put those corner cushions on. You don't need a big gouge. And another thing when it comes to furniture is the brackets. So on the back of dressers, on the back of nightstands, bigger furniture pieces, a lot of them come with them, but if not, pick them up, put the brackets on the back of them so that it doesn't fall forward if you're gonna pull out a drawer or anything like that. Next item is electrical outlets. Most outlets nowadays that are installed do have somewhat of a barrier there that you have to push through, but is it really worth the risk? I wouldn't think so. Put in those outlet protectors, cover them up, keep the baby's fingers and all the stuff that they grab out of those outlets. Another thing, and this is really where my experience came from with my kids, is in your kitchen. You would never imagine some of the things that little kids are gonna get into. Get the locks, they even make them now that are magnetic. You can just stick it right on your fridge, pull it off, swipe it down, and it'll unlock the cabinets, the drawers, everything like that. Here's an example and a reference for you. My son, Christian, when he was younger, he really loved to find snacks early in the morning before we woke up, and so he would go and get in the kitchen. He was probably 2.5 years old, so way younger than I would have ever expected for a little kid to go into a kitchen and climb. But he did, found his way into our pantry. There was one time where he went and grabbed a whole box of oatmeal packets, and we found him that morning in his sister's crib holding the oatmeal packets. They were ripping them apart and just eating dry oatmeal. Gross in my mind, but it was one of the things he did. Another time, not as innocent, I guess, but and quite scary, honestly, we found him in the dog kennel with our dogs, a Great Dane and an English Bulldog. If you don't follow them, they have their own Instagram, Tito and Bruce. Check them out. But we found Christian in the dog kennel. He had a bag of treats that he really wanted to just feed the dogs, and he also was holding a steak knife, trying to open up the bag. Terrifying time as a mother. I guess kind of amusing a little bit now that I look back on it. But it's things like that you don't think of, that you don't think they're going to get into, and it was completely innocent on his part. There was no malicious harm that he was intending to do, and no one got hurt, so it was all okay. But it was just one of those things that we didn't expect and we didn't look for or think of when we were considering baby-proofing our house. Lastly, toxic items. Make sure that if you have chemicals or anything like that in your kitchen, under your sink, in the bathrooms, just get them out of there, move them into a place that they are not going to be in reach of your children. Not worth it. So those are just a couple tips for you. We'll have lots more on our website about different other things that you can do to make sure that your home is safe. Check it out at toptierhomes.com. Send us a message, give us a call. We'll chat with you soon.